Hello everybody, Dennis speaking here. As you can see, I have my Christmas guitar behind me because this video is about the few vinyls I got for Christmas. There's a few videos out there about this, so I thought I'd do one to show you what Santa brought me. So let's do this. I'm gonna start with this box set here. This is the 30th anniversary of the Sonic Temple album by THECULT. A huge album for THECULT. They do a lot of reissues, anniversary stuff of all their albums, and this is one I've been waiting for. You got inside the box set a booklet with a lot of detailed information about what was going on at the time of the recording of that album, a few pictures as well. Okay, you've got in this very thick box set, of course, the album remastered on blue vinyl. So they made it a gatefold, as they do with all the remaster nowadays. They are all on 180 grams, I guess. What you used to have in two sides are now all over 3 or 4 sides. Very blue. Okay, so on that version you're gonna have extra tracks like The River, Bleeding Heart Graffiti, Messing Up the Blues, and some remix of Firewoman, and the acoustic, very great acoustic version of Eddie Ciao Baby. So that would be the album with some extra on CD. You have something I haven't listened to yet, which is THECULT live at Wembley. So there are a few tracks on there like New York City, Automatic Blues, American Horse, Sun King, Soul Asylum, Sweet Soul Sister, and Firewoman, of course. So this again, a single disc on blue vinyl. Okay, and to complete this little box set, you have an envelope with a couple of promo pictures from back in the days and a few information, press release. I look like this. Information about the album. So these are replica, obviously. Well, I guess it's always nice to have this kind of stuff in a box set. It just kind of give you a more complete view of what was done at the time. Something else in there is the demos of Sonic Temples on cassette. So they made this a blue cassette, obviously, to fit with the vinyl. So it's a nice gimmick nowadays to have cassettes in your box sets, I guess. So that one is cool. And then you have a replica of the backstage pass they used on that tour, and an example behind it of the set list we used to play, I guess, during that tour. New York City, Little Devil, Automatic Blues, Love, American Horse, Sun King, Soul Asylum, Acoustics, Eddie, I guess, Rain, Sweet Soul Sister, Firewoman, and by the end of the set you'd have Phoenix, Bad Fun, Sanctuary, and Love Removal Machine. So I guess if you caught them on tour during that time, that would be their basic setup. Okay, so that's it. The rest is empty. It's very thick. There's room for more vinyl in it. They could have made this box set a little bit, you know, slimmer, I guess. But it's great stuff to have. All the tracks are here. There's also a free, or maybe 5 CD edition of the Sonic Temple 30th anniversary set. So I might get this one, you know, later on. But I'm very happy to have the this box set. This is a great album by THECULT, one of my favorite albums by THECULT, with the one they did in the 90s, which is called THECULT. So that's really cool. More vinyl. I also had, this is Deep Purple live during their Infinite tour. This is a live album recorded at the Hellfest, which is a huge hard rock and metal festival in France. This is a show I was at, so this is very nice to have a show you've been to on official release. They put a lot of live album, the Deep Purples, and I haven't listened to this one yet, but I hope it would sound as good as I witnessed it back then. It was in 2017. Okay. This is on black vinyl. You have 3 discs, so a lot of music to listen to. The set list was actually very nice because you had a lot of songs from the later album. I really like most of these albums are really good. They still have I think Deep Purples, they have with Steve Morse for more than a decade now, and they do put lots of great albums. I really like the last one they did, Infinite, and the one before that, which was called What If, also what, I can't remember, but they had a lot of great songs on this one. For instance, on that show they played Time for Bedlam, which was from the last album, The Uncommon Man, Birds of Prey, Hell to Pay. These are songs from their 2 or 3 last albums. Of course, you get all the classics like Perfect Strangers, Space Trucking, Smoke on the Water. They're also playing on this night Peter Gunn, CQ to Hush. So I love Hush, it's a great song. Their first hit single, I think, from back in the days, in the early 70s, or maybe even late 60s. Sorry, I don't think on the original recording of Hush you had Ian Gillan, but Ian Gillan is singing on this one, and you got all the mates with Steve Morse on guitar. So Deep Purple, Infinite live recordings, great. One more I have to show you. This is Prince. This is the album called The Originals. These are all the songs, maybe not all the songs, but most of the songs he wrote for other artists. So you're gonna have his version of songs that were played by Apollonia 6, by The Family, by Sinead O'Connor. You have Nothing Compares to You on this one. Just for that one track, I had to have that record because I just love that song. Nothing Compares to You is just one of the greatest ballad ever. So this is really nice packaging here. You have it opens like that. You have the CD right there, okay, and this one unfolds again to reveal all these pictures of the band I've mentioned, and you have the LPs in it. I'm just going to show you one LP because they are all in this kind of misty purple wax. There you go. I hope you can see that you have a few. It's splattered purple vinyl. Really good looking. I hope it sounds as good as it looks. So you have these two vinyls and of course a very nice and detailed booklet, which I'm just going to show you in a minute. There you go. Pictures and lots of liner notes. Okay, and since it's always nice to read about how music is made, how bands are going through, Santa also brought me this book, Texas Flood. This is the authorized biography of Stevie Ray Vaughan, written by Alan Paul and Andy, I don't know how you pronounce his name, I think this guy works for Guitar World, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And he has been an essential contributor to the international music scene, blah blah blah, and he worked for Guitar World among many other things. He does a lot of instructional DVDs as well. So there you have it. So I have to read this one. There was a few extract of that book in a Guitar World magazine like a couple of months ago, so I think it should be very interesting. Lots of pictures. I love Stevie Ray. Once I'm done with this one, I'll let you know what I think of. But I have a few biography and this one looks, it will fit very nicely with the other ones. Okay, so that's it. Lots of music, a great book to read, and the Christmas guitar. Bye bye. Hope you all had a great holidays. See you soon. Take care.